Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Steven here, Northwest Small Batch Brewing. It is time for another single malt Sunday. So thanks for dropping by on this Sunday afternoon to enjoy a dram with me. Of course, you can have any whiskey you want if you want to drink along. But I got a new one here from my younger brother over Christmas. So I'm excited to try this and see what we think. This is the original I already had. This is the Glenfiddich 12. I've already had this on my channel. I've already drank it, so I'm not going to review it, but just for, the sake of, showing. This is the new whiskey. This is Glenfiddich 15. So this one's 12-year-old on this side. This one's the new one that I just got here is 15 that was given to me as a gift. This is also different because it is a Solera cask. Now, I'm trying to think. I didn't really read the back of it. Yeah, I don't generally read I don't like to read the box anyway before I try the whiskey. So I'm going to open this and kind of tell you a little bit about this. I've already, when I did this video, I showed you pictures of the distillery and everything, gave you information on the distillery. So I'm not going to do all that. So that'll make it a quicker video. This is the Solera cask, 15-year-old. So what they do with this is they age this. It's called a triple cask whiskey. So they age it in a sherry cask. They also age it in an ex-bourbon cask. And they also age it in a virgin oak cask. How long in each, I do not know. I am desperately trying to find. Here it is. So it's hard to find the little thing that lets you open it. Oh, I may have to just... Oh, here we go. I got it. No, it just broke. I hate these bottles sometimes. They are so hard to open. I will be right back. Okay, what a pain. That was a pain. Get that off. All right, so where was I? Triple cask finished, and then they put it into a I just want to pull this out for comparison, but it's actually hard to compare because it comes in a green bottle, the 12, and the Solera is clear. So I was going to check and see if we could see a difference in color. The Solera cask is basically a mix, right? They take the whiskey and they mix it into different, into one big wooden vat, what they call a ton, and they blend it from there. So in this case, they started doing the Solera cask for this whiskey in 1998. So let's see if this makes sense. Every batch of this 15-year-old Solera is being pulled from a vat that has the same whiskey from the past 25 years. So, for example, whatever they put in it this year isn't 15 years old, probably, but there is stuff going back 25 years. So this whiskey actually has 25-year-old whiskey in it. Because it's going back that far, and they're just blending it in that single Solera cask. Now, oh, I can get the sherry off of that. Woo! Super dark cherry and dark berry flavors on the nose. Very strong nose. And my nose is kind of stuffed up today. They say that this whiskey, because it's the Solera cask and they're blending it this way, that it is more complex and silkier than the 12-year-old Glenfiddich. I'm anxious to take a taste. I'm losing my scent because my nose is all stuffed up. First sip gets you acclimatized. By the way, I didn't look and see. This is 40% ABV, and I think it got a little bit of flack online from people reviewing it, but it makes it approachable, and it gives it that the hated word smooth, sort of smoothness to it. I really do like, I can't wait till my nose clears up and I can smell it better, but it really does have a great nose. Oh yeah, so much heavy on the fruit and the, I did not expect so much sherry influence. That's good. It's got a little bit of a burn. For 40%, I'm a little surprised. It's not as quote unquote, you know, I don't expect water to really open this up at all at 40%. But you never know. It might. I do see legs on the glass, so there's definitely a good amount of oils clinging to it. That water opened it up, giving it a very perfumey nose, which I don't think helped it much. Brought out some honey though in the background. Yeah. I give it a 50-50. I think, I mean, it became a little bit more astringent with adding the water. I don't think it really helped enough to want to do it. So personally, I would not drink this with, you know, watering it down more than it already is. I would leave it as is, but I like it. I'm surprised that, I don't know how long they put this in a sherry cask, but it definitely has a lot of sherry cask finish coming from it. And that's one of my favorite kinds of whiskeys is the sherry cask finish. So anyway, thanks for the gift, my friend, and thanks for stopping by for a dram. I'll be back next time I have a new bottle to try, and until then, Sláinte.